YouTube, hello, Twitch, it is some more Peglin. You might be asking, why are we on the full screen? Where is my beautiful Peglin? Well, there has been a patch in Peglin. It's not a huge patch, so I'm not going to pull the timelines around to move this video earlier and interrupt the chronological order of the episodes. Because realistically, in terms of actual the game content, there's 4 orbs that are getting changed. The Mem Orb has got its stats improved on the damage numbers, and actually more importantly, I think this is probably the biggest change in the game right now. It's got its one-time use thing removed from it, so you can use it over and over again. I thought that orb was actually reasonable as it was, so I think Mem Orb now is actually a legitimately scary orb. Glass Half Ball has got its effects improved as well, and its damage numbers increased, so we'll check that out as well. Swole Tub has got its damage numbers up, but not the, the progressive scaling of the pegs. It's just the pure number on the orb. And then Refraw Bish, I think it's called, has also got its damage numbers increased. Not gonna lie, I don't know exactly which one of those it is. There's a few that has Rifra as the starting, the prefix of it, and they're all the same orb to me in my brain, so we'll try and figure it out when we see it. So that's part of the reason why I'm not moving the timelines around. However, the big part of this patch is they added 15 achievements to the game, so down the line, we're going to have another achievement hunting arc. I'm going to just tell you right now, and I've messaged this out on the YouTube channel already, I'm going to finish the spreadsheeting stuff before I do these achievements, because you never know, they might add some more achievements to the game down the line, and we just have to, interrupt it again and go backwards and forwards. So why not just complete one task at once? However, some of the achievements in the game that they've added are things that I've done. The big one is Egg Quest. This wasn't an achievement before. This is take the egg to the chef. I've done it, game. I've done it. It's in my checklist. It's knocked off. It's ticked. Give me that achievement. So I'm going to find out how sad I'm going to be, which is why I'm not in the game right now. I'm going to Le Mans style play Peglin. I'm going to boot up the game, quickly switch to that window, and we're going to see if I get the achievement pop retroactively. There's also a few other ones of completing parts of the bestiary and stuff, which I assume I'm going to get retroactively. But for the most part, there are some really annoying achievements in there. There's one of them, for example, that is beat the game with only your base relic. I'm going to tell you now, we're not doing that at C20. That's going to be a C0 achievement. There's another one for never upgrading orbs and that type of deal. So we'll probably go through it at some point at C0 and knock a few of these out. And if something gets interesting to us, maybe we'll try and do it at C20 instead. But I think for the most part, we'll do what we did when we did the achievement hunting arc. Anyway, that is everything. So as I said, let's see how sad I'm about to be when I boot up the game and don't get the achievement. So let me switch into this window. Let me just check. Peglin should be on the capture device still. It is Peglin. Alright, give me all these achievements, game. Come on. Come on, Peglin. Papa needs a few more achievements. Yes! I got the achievement Fragile Delivery. It popped. Yes! Oh my god, there is a god. That's the only one I really cared about. Everything else I'd be quite happy to sort out. But yeah, there are a few more achievements added to the game. Where are you? Actually, where the hell are you? Oh, it's here. Fragile Delivery. Yes! It's in here. I don't have to do it again. Because if you remember, this was actually really, really tedious because there's a lot of RNG involved. You need the egg event and you need the chef event. And you can only get the chef event on the second floor. You can only get the egg event on the first floor. So it was really fucking annoying. So I'm so happy we don't have to do that again. Egg Quest is a one and done deal. And I say one and done, it took me 3 episodes to do it. In terms of other achievements, there's one in here of not taking the Infernal Ingot after getting the event, which is obviously horrible, but not that horrible, actually. You could probably do that. I'm not going to do it at C20, but you probably could do it at C20. There's one of them of throwing a rig bomb after being eaten by the slime boss. I didn't know if that was an interaction, but I guess it is. Maybe he takes the damage as well. What about checking off the cake from the spreadsheet? Listen. Spreadsheet, man, don't start me on that one. I do appreciate I'm going to have to do it anyway, but don't tell me now. Just don't remind me. There's one of here of destroying the dull pegs on the wall fight, which, again, is fine. As long as I'm targeting it. Kill the painting without breaking the paintings. Kill the qualiblastic runes with all of them on the same attack. This is do 1,000 damage to the super sapper by detonating adjacent sappers. Yeah, exactly. A winter win. This one I think I might have done before, but it's not retroactive, which is fine. Get all the gold in the thesaurus fight. We'll do that at some point. I can see why this doesn't have anything in the game engine to check. Die after defeating the mine's boss. Again, it's going to be slightly awkward, but doable. Kill a rainbow slime. We've definitely done that in the past, but again, didn't retroactively pop. This one is send a demon squirrel into a black hole. I'm not going to lie, I don't 100% know what this is meant to be. We've got some theories right now. One of them is that you use the summoning circle at the end of your sack, and the things that come out of that are demon squirrels, not just round squirrels. So I think you need summoning circle for it, which if that's the case, that's fine, because I take it all the goddamn time. Actually, it's really hard for me to not take that item. What else have we got? We're gonna run with only level 1 orbs. This again is probably gonna be hard at C20. Maybe not inconceivable, but pretty hard. And this is the big one. Only have your starting class relic when you win a run. That's gonna be real nasty. In case you're wondering, the other ones are to do with bestiary entries, which obviously, as you can imagine, with me playing the game, I filled a lot of the bestiary entries, so yeah. Anyway, we'll have the achievement stuff for a later date. Now, as I said, there's 4 orbs we're looking for: Memorb, Glass Half Ball, and Swaltorb. So, oh, and Reflorb Isha. I'm probably just going to play base Peglin because I think they have access to all of these things, right? You can get Glass Half Ball. You can get Glass Half Ball. You can definitely get the Memorb as well. So we'll look for these 2 things. And actually, if we are spreadsheet maxing, and I will say, spreadsheet man, do we have our most recent version of the spreadsheet? After I pointed out you'd missed one of them. That's a good point. You're calling, well, not calling me out, but you're reminding me of the sadness I'm gonna have to do the egg quest again at some point on C20, when I thought I'd taken a win already. You missed one of my runs off the spreadsheet. It wasn't an incomplete spreadsheet. As I said, I'm gonna let the keeper of the keeper know about this. And I'm letting you know, sometimes you get the carrot, keeper. Sometimes you're getting the stick. They're here already. Keeper of the keeper, he gets the stick this time. Anyway, I don't know if we've done the Memorb and that type of thing yet, so... yeah. Let me just quickly check. Noted. Excellent. It's all coming into place. Yeah, we've not done Memorb yet, so actually it'd be really good. And Glass Half Ball, not done it either, so it's actually really good timing for us on the spreadsheet stuff. So yeah, we'll play as base Peglin, play C20. And we'll look for this stuff. Round Guard, Improved Catalyst, and the Dumbbell. The Dumbbell doesn't have a big 20 next to it, but equally, it's not the best thing here right now. Normally, you just want pure damage, and the most damaging thing is Improved Catalyst. However, I do have a little bit of a soft spot for Round Guard. It is an extremely good defensive item. I think it's so good that I'm willing to take it. And the other things aren't offensive enough for me to be, like, super, super thrilled. Hell, we could get an achievement here. I said we're not doing the achievement hunting guard, and this is kind of the other reason I'm not doing it right now. In doing the spreadsheet, I might accidentally do some of these achievements anyway, which is, like, fantastic. That's 2 birds, 1 stone. Don't know why people are stoning birds, but that's the phrase, okay? Don't blame me for what the people are doing to the avian family. But yeah, we might get those achievements anyway. I'm not going to say I'm going to force it in any way, shape, or form. I'm not. But if we can get some red bombs, I'm just saying. maybe there is something we can do. Oh, there's one other kind of big change, but it's not to do with really the balance of the game itself, so to speak. One of the new fights, which was the one, I think it was the one where it was like a slant of pegs this way and a slant of pegs this way with a bunch of little tiny pegs on top of it. And I had a bunch of stone guys and 2 plant pots in that fight. That fight's been nerfed. The stone enemies, or one of the stone enemies now starts off the board and one of the plants starts off the board or something like that. Because I think they pointed out, like, you know, it's extremely hard to do that battle without taking a lot of damage. So it's nice, you know, that they're keeping on top of things. And as I said, this game, it gets patched quite a lot. So I have really no complaints over it. Birds are gunning drones? Is that why we're stoning them? We did Kobanop, right, recently? Oh my god, I'm looking at the old version of spread. Whatever. I'm gonna blame it on the keeper here, but I'm looking at the old version. I think we did Kobanop recently. Let me not worry about things too much. We have 2 targets right now. I should consider Poison as well because we are fighting the Slime Lord 5 million. However, I am playing his base Peglin character, so... I'm just going to carry on. There are also 2 elites coming up, so we might want to consider taking something before those guys. By the way, patch notes didn't include anything to do with this fight. One day, though. One day they're going to get you. My whining will be justified. Uh, 10 damage. Okay, we got the refresh there. You posted a new spreadsheet a few minutes ago. Hang on a second. We have real-time spreadsheet maxing. I see it. I'll save it. Okay, YouTube and Twitch. This is where we are with the spreadsheet right now. So I said, we'll try and do Glass Half Ball and Memo. We'll focus on them in particular, because they've received patches and are on the spreadsheet. So that is the game plan here. Can we get the crit here? Or is it going to bounce over it? It's going to bounce over it. Cool. You love the little Fugas with swords. Yeah, they're kind of adorable little slimes. Again, I don't really know why these slimes have got swords. Surely their modus operandi should be voring us to death, but I don't hate it. Anyway, we've actually been optimal here. Never mind, if we've not been optimal, I forgot I have round guard. Did it pop? Yes, it did pop. So I don't have to do it again. As long as you ignore the fact the Keeper has reminded me, I have to do it on C20 at some point to complete the spreadsheet maxing, so... You know, swings and roundabouts. Sometimes you win, sometimes you, like, you know, you think you've won. Oh, you posted before I went live? Okay, then I'm just oblivious. Because I didn't see it before I went live. My bad. He was trembling. That sounds about right. That's the Keeper, I imagine. You're very much in my brain, legit, come across as like Baldric from Blackadder. That's how I envisage you, as like the spreadsheet master. It's very much like, my lord, I've got this spreadsheet here. Like, thank you, Keeper. You actually might come up in a thumbnail as well. I mean, for YouTube, this would have come up in a thumbnail at this point because this video will come out probably a week or two after the fact, but you may be in a thumbnail at some point. Come on! What was that bounce? Come on. Alright, let me just knock this peg out the way. I'll take the refresh. Hopefully get a good crit and we're out. We're probably going to bounce over this again, but I'll try it. Yeah, Dobby the House Elf as well is not too far away. He walks around with a wizard robe and a hat with a gold chain that says Keeper. Honestly, a gold chain is too good for how I imagine this Keeper. I'm very much envisaging, like, rags. Dobby is pretty close, actually. Maybe I'll go with Dobby. Okay, we've not been offered what I've been desiring here, which is, you know, the new stuff. I need to upgrade something. I'm fighting Slime Lord 5 million. Slime build is not good versus him. I'm also about to fight some elites. I could be really greedy here and do nothing. But I think I'll take a best foot forward. It's not my favourite. It's targeting stuff for the second floor as well. Depending on the elite as well, it can be pretty powerful. I'll shoot for the moon. We can hit this crit. Alright, we can't hit this crit, it turns out. It's okay. The optimum play again is now to just wait for more guys to get on the board. Don't hit the refresh just yet, please. Clear up the path to this bomb. Alright. We are almost ready. Alright, see you later, the keeper of the keeper. AKA Jenny Wenny. Right, activate the bomb. Get a small buff. And set it off. We're still going to get absolutely railed in a moment. Fortunately, again, Round Guard is going to protect me. Huge shot onto the refresh there. God, the Round Guard is so good. We're still going to get hit here, I think, a decent chunk, but... I would have taken, like, plus 20 damage in this battle without it. Alright, just keep getting it. Keep digging out this refresh again. Oh, I was so close to it. 12, please. Okay, we got the 12 damage. It's kind of horrible. We might have to take a terrible shot here. Thoughts on the dungeon die math from Discord, if I want to get into it? I don't know what I'm getting myself into right now. Oh, so, me and the Keeper were talking about the dungeon die, because I didn't really rate it as an item when it was potentially +3 or -3 on either the attack or the crit damage. And I said that once it's been changed, I still think it's pretty average. I don't think it's horrible. Like, I think that was the term that the Keeper tried to put into my mouth. Maybe in the past I would have said it was horrible because it is a bit like random for an average 0/0 buff. But now you're on average getting a 1/1 buff. But I still argued that the Power Glove is +1/+1, so why would you not want the Power Glove over this? Like, the Power Glove is a better quality item, basically. The Keeper has said... It's truly underrated when you realize... Sorry, actually, hang on a minute. I need to do it in the Keeper's voice. It's truly underrated, my lord, when you realize the stats get determined when the entire stack is drawn, and you have the freedom to skip orbs accordingly to make sure your firing pattern fires the maximum buffed ones. It was good at -3 +3 for that reason, and now it's even better. And it has god tier synergy with the common Amber Dictionary. I don't agree with your average 0/0 buff logic, my lord, because you can choose between... Hang on a minute, I got interrupted by Dobby the House Elf. So, oh my god, I've lost myself now. I don't agree with you. You can choose between skipping or not. The expected value of the maximum of 2 random numbers from a uniform range is 2/3 of the range. There is maths behind this. So from a -3 to a +3 roll, you can expect a +1/+1, and from a -2 to a +4, you can expect a +2/+2 now. If you realize you have some control over a non-crit or a crit shot, then you actually have 4 values to pick from. The average maximum of 4 uniformly generated variables is 4/5 of the range. So from -3 to +3, I'm going to think that my Keeper is not Dobby. You can anticipate the ideal of +1.8 +1.8 and -2 to +4. An ideal of +2.8 +2.8. It's like the Monty Hall problem. Bad until you incorporate the freedom to choose. Yes, and no. Also, is your math actually right? Because you can roll 0/0 on it. It's not you can just roll -2, -1, +1, +2, +3. You can hit 0/0. You can do nothing. I do agree with ambidextrous, it's even better because you can get through the situations where you can get like the theoretical 2 bad rolls in a row. I just prefer the consistency over it. I don't think it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't think it is like the greatest orb of all time. So sorry to, like, we might die here as well. I've just been, doing this spiel on low health with a Terror Ball. He lived on 2. It's just the randomness. I don't think it's, I said, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's terrible. It's just not run-winningly good. To be fair, most things in the game are not running-winningly good. Is it good to take early? Perhaps, yeah. It's something I need to get more feel with as time goes by. It's not like I don't take it either. I take it fairly often as well. But I still think if I had the option between, and maybe your math is right and it's not quite the same because I can always get the choice of discarding and taking the better one of the two, or getting the crit or not getting the crit. It's really, as you said, 4 different variables I can potentially look at, assuming I have 1 discard. I still think I'd prefer the Power Glove over it and just take the consistent +1/+1 throughout. Because that one instance where you don't get the good roll, you might just die. Yeah. Reading ahead. I generally try to do, but sometimes I do get distracted by Twitch chat, and I probably do make misplays with it. I will concede that. What was the other thing I was going to say? So yeah, a recent run that I just uploaded onto YouTube, I kind of die out of nowhere because I have like a pretty awkward opening. And you've seen this a few times, like I'll lose a run because I don't get the refresh early, I don't get my healing thing in the right timing. Timing in this game is really important, and the dungeon die creates situations where your timing can get knocked off by another metric other than just the order in the sack. And that makes me, like, a little bit concerned. Let's put it that way. I also wish it had some better synergies. I wish there were some better orbs which have low damage numbers on them and could get a better use of the dungeon die. Anyway. We have Oh My Gorb here. Is Oh My Gorb... I always mix up Oh My Gorb and the other one. Oh My Gorb is the one I've not beat. Omegorb is the one I have beat. You know what? I've had a few people tell me I underestimate this in the early game. I'll take it. I'm also about to fight an elite, and if it's the plant enemies, I would have just died, so. By the way, I'm 38 minutes-ish into the recording, I think, and I'm on the 4th tile now. It's been a difficult run, what can I say? Alright, let me kick the plant. Huge crit. I wish I had my other piercing right now. I'll try and get it up and down and hit the bomb. Task failed. Alright, we'll take the damage. Then I'll unlock the bomb. We probably won't get 52 here, but the bomb's fine. You destroy pegs, please, and get me my kills. The last plant enemy survives this, I think, just... Yeah, he does. Okay, we'll just clear another path to another bomb. Actually, this is one of the maps where I think Oh My God could actually be legitimately good, because normally I don't want to refresh the board on this map. I'm going to shoot for the moon here. Give me the 2 bombs, please. Thank you. I'm out. I didn't get enough for a heal. That's a bit of a faux pas since I'm going into an elite battle. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. I deserve that. I'll still do it. I thought it would bounce to the left rather than to the right. I played a bit fast and loose there. It is the plants, by the way. Where's my Omegorb? Nowhere to be found. It's the fucking Avatar situation. But unlike the Avatar situation, I don't think it's going to have a happy ending. Just try and get one of them killed as quickly as possible. Ideally before it gets its turn. Although, did it get its turn already? I don't know. Not been paying attention. I have kind of fucked this up. I should not have discarded then. I needed the refresh after this shot. I'm going for 55 here. Okay, we've gooned it. We've gooned it. It's fine. Honestly, a pretty awkward start anyway. And I got Captain distracted by conversations of dice. I'm probably realistically not sliming the board as this character. Call me crazy, I think I want to take Reduce, Refuse, Recycle. It's okay. Honestly, I played poorly at the start, and we got a pretty bad roll on the battles. I got 2 of the harder ones quite early for this floor. And I got the boss I really didn't want, which is why I took Oh My God. Alright, one of the bombs hit already. I should bear in mind to potentially save some of the bombs here, because they are now economy for me. Ideally in a state where they are activated but not set off. That's the dream. I'd still like to get 25 though, since I have to spend my money before I can get the additional economy from the bombs. Where am I going as well? Left. Actually, I could go right. Actually, I should probably go right. Yes, I should definitely go right here. I'd rather get the elite as late as possible. That is the safer path. One more gold, please. I'll sandbag this shot. Okay, we need to stop sandbagging shots now and actually do damage. I'll take it to not take any hits. I might not be able to achieve the bomb situation I was desiring, but we got a decent chunk of change. We got 30, which is kind of like where I was aiming for anyway. 25 plus a bomb. Who am I fighting again? Sorry, Leshy. So I need Leshy tech at some point. I wouldn't really say anything here is not quite true. I wouldn't say most things here are good Leshy tech. I suppose this is Leshy tech. It's just kind of garbage. Chopping Balak, are you on the spreadsheet? I've done it with you. I thought I had it. It was one of those things I grabbed super late on a run. I'm going to just hold where I am right now. I'm fairly content to hold like 25 gold. Is there something new in the game I'm looking for? So, there's nothing new intrinsically added to the game. Some of the numbers have changed. Memorb is one of the big ones I'm looking for. Also, Glass Half Ball has had both its numbers changed, both damage and actually effect numbers. They're the two things I'm really looking for, because I just want to see how good they are now. I suspect Memorb is actually fantastic right now. Alright, didn't mean to set that bomb off so quickly, but whatever, it's fine. So yeah, they're the two big ones. Then Swaltub has also received a buff to its damage numbers. Not the upgrade, but actually the orb itself. Maybe I'll grab that, but we kind of know what the Swaltub's about, irrespective of the damage numbers. We know it's like, it's okay. But yeah, as the Keeper said, the main thing in the patch was achievements. They're both rare. Let me grab my very convenient spreadsheet here. Memorb is uncommon. Glass Half Ball is also uncommon. They're both uncommon orbs. So, shouldn't be inconceivable that we see them during this episode. But you know how this game works. Yeah, it keeps knocking off the 100%. That's how, like, I noticed. I booted up the game and I saw my achievements wasn't 100% anymore. I was like, hang on a minute. What have you guys done? Then I saw there was a patch and I was like, alright, I see what's happened here. Then I saw in the patch there was Egg Quest on, then I was like, you better not do this to me. But fortunately I haven't. Kind of. Alright, can this bomb actually please go to the top of the map at one point? I was about to say we're going to get out of this battle taking no damage. We're about to get out of this battle taking no damage. Thanks to a very lucky shot. Swaltub is here. So Swaltub used to be, I think, 1-1 less than this. It's now like a 1-1 increase on it. It's good, obviously, because the orb was fine. In fact, beyond fine, the orb was good. I am somewhat tempted to grab Potion Bolt as well, but the only thing I'll say about that is I kind of want to grab something that does damage. Remember the shop? I normally don't go to an early shop. I've made my case on this before that I don't like doing it, but because the other thing, if I go to the shop right now, I can't upgrade an orb unless I buy an upgraded orb. So I'd be doing with the stuff in the sack basically. I do have one more tile to decide though. All right, I'll do it, and I'll greed it just a little bit. Ambidextrous in the shop, dungeon died from the elite. I'll start calling the prophet instead after that, if that's the case. You can get a promotion. Alright, we take some damage here because I only set off one bomb. Alright. I nearly fucked up there. Fortunately, I didn't target the bat either, I think, which I definitely should have done. We're in a situation again of, like, how bothered I am about the damage I'm taking. I'm kind of bothered, so... I'll hit the bomb here. I would like to get more money. Also, this is a great opportunity to use Reduce, Refuse, Recycle. However, I might misnavigate if I do it. So, we'll see. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's not quite the battle over, though. I thought it was. Maybe not fine. Surely this does 20 damage, right? Yeah! Perfect. Calculated. Extraordinary. Are you on the list? You are on the list of things I need to do. Okay, I'll pick it up. We're gonna let Jesus take the wheel a bit here. I'm gonna hit the bomb. If we go left, so be it. If we go right, I'll have plenty of money for it. Alright, we got plus 10 gold. We missed the shop. I think it was worth going for there. Because now I'll just take upgrades instead. Alright, this battle again, a bit of a pain in the ass when you don't have piercing. I don't have piercing yet. I will do the usual, just try and free the bomb and hit every enemy with a bomb. Also really nasty this battle to get a red slime on it. It's fine. Okay, we need to chill for a little bit now. I'd love to have to kill the next two guys with this shot, or let's put them in bomb range, actually. Yeah, put them in bomb range, please. Ah, fuck it, I'll take it. The bomb plus 20 damage. Perfect. Now I need to dig out the refresh. And now we're going to expand around a little bit, because I don't have any more damaging orbs. Also, let me exit the Discord for a second, so I don't get pinged. Right, exit. Sure as I had the spreadsheet open from that, but that's fine. I can open the spreadsheet up locally. Alright, cool. With 3 damage, we'll just use the Terror Ball. Again, I'm gonna need one more refresh, I think. Man, this battle is kind of mean. It's also really early for this battle. It's twice in a row we've had this. Alright, I'm just gonna take the refresh. Take 15 damage casually. Hope the crit's in a good space on the next shot so I get you with the Dag Orb. I'm gonna shoot for the moon because it's terrible, horrible after this. I'm gonna land in the sun. Now you give me a good crit. Thanks, Gabe. Alright, we get out. I have mini gold. Spintress payment is also something else I've done it. I thought I hadn't beat the game with it, but I have. Clearly by the big 20. I'll take a heal, we'll take an upgrade. I'll get this upgrading a little bit. And let's see what the elite does to me. I almost never grab Salt Shaker when I don't have a way to gain max health, so I'm going to ignore it. Pocket Watch is kind of what I'm after anyway. I just want more damage right now. I'll fight this elite. If we get the 3 plant fight again, we're kind of in trouble. This isn't much better, though. I've got to be honest with you. I really don't like this fight. I think this fight's really scary. With almost every build, this fight's scary. It's all about how easily I get into those 3 bombs. Extraordinary is good for Spiness. Yes. Anything that gives me buffs across the board is kind of like good with, but especially Spiness. So we do want to grab some Spiness enabling stuff as well. And irrespective, the non-crit damage is still a 7-2. So. But yeah, it's one of those weird situations where you want Spiness on a build that you're not using Spiness with. It's a really weird item, actually. I think more than anything, you want balance on it, because then you kind of get the +2/+2 instead of the, sorry, +2/+0 instead of the +1/+1 effect. But you kind of get both, if you know what I mean. I don't think you explained that very well. Alright, again, Horrible Terrible, my favorite. That's both good and bad. We did a lot of damage there on that shot, but at the same time, I was kind of relying on the bombs, but... Anyway, we've killed this guy. The problem with killing that guy is he's now going to shoot me for 9 damage every other turn, which is better than 5 every turn, but not by a lot. So they're still really scary in this situation. Just casually take, 24 damage. No biggie. So I die on the next shot if I don't kill him now. And, spoilers, I don't think I'm killing him right now. I still think that fight's overtuned. It's really hard. If you don't have piercing, you're just fucked. Hello, sister. Alright, that's piercing. Refilibuster, one of the great relics in Peglin. May have actually saved me that previous battle as well. It's fine. It's horrible, terrible. It's my favorite. We'll actually fight in horrible mode right now because I just want the bombs anyway. Oh. Yeah, it's very much evening for me. It's 7 PM local time. But I guess you're on the other side of the globe, so good morning to you. Also, actually, Refilibuster makes this fight kind of nice because you normally don't want to refresh on this battle since, you need the bombs, so you want to just dig the bombs out and hit them. However, I do piercing damage now when I hit the old green button. I think for now, though, I'll just keep with my strategy of hitting bombs. If I get the refresh off this shot, which I nearly did, fine. I do also need to grab the gold, so... Alright, well, we're fine. He's got 46 health. He lives. The only annoying thing here is I'm going to take damage now, but... Oh well. Should be able to get 6 off this shot. Okay, who am I fighting? Am I fighting Leshy? I am fighting Leshy, which is really annoying. There's 2 orbs here I want to take. One of them is Concentration. The other one is the Cauldron Bobble, which is a piercing-like orb. I'm actually going to take Concentration. I think in a normal situation I would take this over it because piercing is the king of Peglin. However, I've got Refilibuster, so piercing I'm not super dependent on anymore. I do need some way to hit the refresh peg every now and again, though, so I'll grab that. Yeah, I think they were both perfectly reasonable options. In fact, that's a situation where you'd like 50 gold on the second tile and take both. The orb just kept bouncing after the Refilibuster kill, did you notice? Yes. I was wondering the same thing, because it normally just ends, right? But I always forget that interaction. There are some things where it just ends the shot immediately, and some things where it doesn't end the shot immediately. Secret change. Yeah, maybe it's a change. I don't remember anymore. Either way, I'm very much pro it. It's actually kind of annoying when you miss out on gold because the fight ends prematurely. Oh, it might be because of the tree stump. Possibly true. Yeah. Okay. That seems reasonable to me. Alright, I've ended this fight a little bit prematurely. You know, speaking of that, I did get 25 gold, though. Fireball is also pretty good against Lecce. Do I splurge out and go double items versus Lecce? It's a pretty tough battle, actually. So, I might do it. I'd really like to go right here. Again, I don't like taking the early shops. I generally try to avoid it, especially after I spent pretty heavily. But I guess we're going to go to the shops instead. Oh, I will say, it's whether or not I want to waste a tile right now. I probably do just want to waste a tile. Alright, Orbit, I'll give you a chance. The jury's still out on the quality of Orbit's story, honestly. That's some bad stuff, because I won't ever see this again. These are fairly useful for, you know, certain situations. And now I know I won't ever see them. Also, the Doctor is pretty good. So, kind of a cracked shop, honestly, to have no money for. Yeah, Ball Lightning is pretty good with the Filibuster. Oh my god, it's these two guys again. Alright. Target the bat guy with the targeting orb. I'd like to get the bombs. Equally, I would like to get the crit. It would just so happen the crit is behind the fucking refresh peg, so I can't bloody hit it, but we'll go for the bomb bounce into the crit. I missed it, but we hit 2 bombs, and we did 72 damage. It's not too bad. I've done worse with that orb. Anyway, now let's get the bombs. The refresh is available whenever I want it. Nice. Huge. This is the shot that dictates this battle when you don't have great piercing. If you can bounce into those 3 bombs in like one shot, it makes your life so much easier. Remember as well, we've got Refilibuster for more piercing damage. I will take it in a minute. Now that I've used basically all the bombs, I'll take it. Huge. And despite all of this, he still is on 13 health. By the way, this is a fireball. You should take 2 times damage. You're a grass type, right? I'm going to do this to give me the refresh, or try to get me to the refresh. I don't think Refilibuster will pick up the kill here. Certainly because I'm not going to aim for it, but it'll make my life easier in the interim. Yeah, not too bad. Like, we played this fight well, and I'm still getting, like, kind of punished for it. Alright, this is where we need to decide, do I actually spreadsheet max, which we're going to do, obviously. If I'm spreadsheet maxing, I should take the thing I've not done before, which, again, is Extraordinary. Poison is nice for AoE damage. I am kind of missing it. Again, if I want a spreadsheet max, then I have to take the axe. If I want to win the run, I should take the poison thing, because I need AoE damage. Even though I've got Refilibuster, it's still nice. I guess I've got single target in the form of the Infern Orb. I'm also going very wide right now. I'd like to go a bit taller. Extraordinary is good with Ballad and Unpretentious Pendant. Show me on my build where I have either of those items, and I'll take it. That's like the issue. I mean, it's the kind of the gimmick of roguelikes, right? That you have to go down the line normally of the most sensible items. Like, I can take this item because it's good in this situation, this situation, this situation, rather than Extraordinary, which is quite specific right now in the situations that'll be good for me. What am I doing after this? So many elites. Alright, fuck it. I know. They're all kind of nothing here. They're kind of meh. Choke mod, Aliens Rock, Beckoning Crit, probably the best item here because I do like damage. More poison. You're aware I'm not the Roundel. I'm very much the base Peglin. You're away for 50 minutes and you're already dead. Brother, I'm going to tell you now, I died twice already. It took me 30 minutes to get off the first 3 tiles anyway, because we were talking about mathematics. Beckoning Crit, where are you? I'm pretty certain I've done you. I have done you. Aliens, I've definitely done. Choke mod, I'm pretty certain I've done as well. I've not. Alright, fuck it, I'll take Choke mod. It's... At some point I have to decide, right, that's enough. I've probably gone beyond that point already, but... I'll see. Maybe we can make it a Peglin poison build. This battle, man. At least it's not a red slime this time, it's only a green boy. And I do have piercing this time. I've also got Refilibuster. I nearly forgot I have like the best relic for piercing. It's not quite the best relic for piercing, but it's one of the better relics for piercing. So let's not worry about the bomb shenanigans. Let's just hit a bunch of pegs. I don't have Refilibuster win the fight for me. Chain poison at the bottom. I mean, the poison damage is like very negligible right now. Without an upgrade on it as well, it's really minor. Fuck, I'd love to get 4 gold here. It's fairly unlikely, I think. Especially when I hit none of the pegs. Alright, we'll have another crack at this. So close. What am I doing? Alright, hot take. I think I have to upgrade this. Do I need to upgrade this? Alright, see you later, legit. I think I'll do it, because if I get the plant fight, I need the piercing, kind of. I know, it's not... It kind of is piercing. Oh my god, what am I doing? Honestly, that's a blessing. Possibly a curse as well, but that was a horrible shot from me. Branch of Ember is an interesting one. It can lead to some of the most broken game states, but it can also just do absolutely nothing. Powder Collector is the allegations. I currently don't blind or bramble things, so this is kind of like do nothing item. I think I'm gonna take Powder Collector. Have I done this Branch of Ember? I haven't. We're gonna lose this run. I'm taking too many things that don't do anything. Yeah. This has synergy. Fuck it. I'm putting my flag in the ground. We're settling here. Orbit. Okay, hang on a minute. This works with Orbits, thanks to Orbit Story. It is up against Power Glove, and I've just been saying Power Glove is like an unbelievable item. But I guess we'll do bombs. Bombs are the way forwards. Also, if I get to the 3rd floor, I know, bold strategy, Cotton, but if I get them fight Qualabrasic Ruins, I think it's a legitimate build to get the new achievement, which is kill all ruins on the same shot. Now, I will say this is like the nightmare battle for me, but maybe with bombs now, we are fine. Perhaps it's go, go, go. Alright, bunch of bombs generated. Just need to get them going as quickly as possible. Okay, so many bombs activated. We'll get him. We'll get them all soon. I could actually do this refresh. It's in a really horrible spot. Hang on a sec. We're actually in a bit of trouble here. Concentration kind of gets me out of it, but at the same time, you know. Are we going to live? With a filibuster bomb? I live. Okay, Memorb has been buffed. This is the thing I've actually been looking for. It's had the effect removed of it that it's only once per battle, and the damage numbers got buffed. So I'm going to take it. I do need some ways now to not take damage. I might actually take Fast Reactant over Peg Bag. I don't think it's a better item, but I need defense. And this is the thing that gives me the most, like, guaranteed defense. And it's not bad against Leshy. I need to not take damage here and heal. And then I need to heal in the next battle as well. It's theoretically possible with this battle. I will take that. There's definitely worse guys we could have fought here. Didn't Memorb used to be... Yeah, they've had that text removed from the Memorb. So I think the Memorb now is actually kind of disgusting. Potentially. Maybe my next challenge will be C20 without using bombs. Don't ask the impossible. Have you heard some of the shits that the Saints had to do to get sainted, and you asked me to beat the game without bomb build? Alright, just take the bombs. I can't afford to take the damage. Heal. Now, show me an elite that won't kill me, please. Ideally, give me the mini slime battle. Slime battle 5000. Alright, hello again. The situation's the same as before. If the refresh goes into Narnia, I'm in trouble. I'm guaranteed going to take 12 damage, though. Well, nearly guaranteed I'm taking 12. That's fine. That's a huge shot from me. If we've killed the guy at the back, it was huge. I've now misplayed because I didn't kill the guy at the back. I should have targeted him, but I didn't expect to get the kill. It's still pretty good going, though. Our health is a little bit too low, though. I think we're going to die. And it's somewhat my fault. Slimy Salve, though, maybe saves me. I have to take this, even though there are some, like, potentially better options here. Well, actually, maybe there's not. I'll take it. I just need defense. Alright, we have to kill the plant guy as soon as possible. 2 bombs was the dream, but I think this will get him now with the poison as well. Yeah, alright, he's dead. I have 2 forms of anti-Leshy tech. They are next to one another. All we can do in the meantime, though, is just hit the brambles as they come up. What are you at right now? Plus 20 damage. That is actually not insignificant. I will be taking it, and I'll take it with a crit. I love hitting the healing peg. Of all the things to get caught by the auto mod, yeah, I don't know what the auto mod's up to. I think theoretically every time I add something to the auto mod, it shouldn't ever get flagged again. I don't know if that's actually truly what's happening, but it's kind of what I'd expect from the auto mod. So maybe someone has done this before, possibly me in fact, and I've removed it from the banned words because of it. And I'd love to have hit that healing crit slime, but we can't. I'm just going to break the bramble. Again. Remove the brambles. Also, I actually didn't even consider this. Infernal, very good with bomb build. And it's in my sack. I would love to hit this refresh game. Just throwing it out there. It's fine. I'll just dig it out. Definitely got time for this shenanigans. I missed the bramble. We're in trouble. We are deceased unless I block 15. Dodge 15. Come on! Come on. Even if I hit the refresh, I think I was going to die. I was going to heal on that shot if I made the shot I wanted. It's kind of unlucky. If I didn't get the double plant fight, I think I win there. Also, if I didn't spreadsheet max as much as I did, I probably would have won. Spin Investment, the Turtle, or Reduce, Refuse, Recycle. Two of these I don't particularly love, and one of these I don't particularly love a lot. I think this is probably worth more money than this one, bizarrely. The Carrot, never. This is completely garbage. I actually think of all the items in this game, if you're going to tell me to rework one of them, I think this would be the one I'd get reworked. I think it's just completely awful. I think the Turtle's good for spreadsheet maxing reasons. It also never gets as good as it is now. It is kind of my starting relic, though, so... I mean, how many choices do I need to get? Fuck it. I'm going to take this again because of money reasons. It's worth a bit of money. Now, this is where I want my bomb build because I'm fighting the mole. The only build that counts as him is bomb build. Or truly counts as him. So we're never going to see a bomb again. Or at least a bomb relic for the rest of this episode. Goodbye, spider, by the way. That teaches you for webbing down in my forest. Where am I going? Left eventually, but not immediately. We'll pick up a bit of money. Again, I kind of should be a little bit careful here. We want to leave bombs on the board, kind of. At the same time, though, I would really like to get my 25 gold before the battle ends. All right, there goes one of the bombs. $24. It's fine. I probably wouldn't have taken anything here. I think this is well worth it. If we go left, we go left. I'd still like to get the 5 gold. There it is, folks. Alright, we have an economy build going. Anytime I navigate, I should earn a decent chunk of change. Just 1 second as well. Okay, cool. Actually, 1 other second, sorry. Okay, sorry, it's fine. Yeah, navigation inflation, fantastic relic. Right? Okay, 2 bombs is the task. There is 1 of the bombs, and we'll put it down the other side, and hopefully that'll get me 2 of the bombs. Does navigation inflation 4 times the bomb coin? Yeah, it's a synergy. Yep, bombs are worth 20 now. As much as I meme around about it, it's actually pretty good. It is truly an economy build now. The only unfortunate thing is neither of them do anything for me. In terms of like the actual battle. Hopefully though, I can get some good items and then the economy from those 2 items made it worth it. Fuck's sake, I keep hitting all the bombs as well. Don't mean to. Alright, hit this bomb and don't fully set it off, please. Fine. This is acceptable. I just need 1 of you to live. It's okay. Getting less okay. You know, if we take 1 damage, we take 1 damage. I'd rather the 20 gold. Okay, we get 20 gold for 1 damage. I'm going to take nothing on the off chance I go left to the shop. I'd prefer to go right. I'm going to try and bounce this off both bombs. I was so close. I can't hit the other bomb either. Off the wall, into the bomb. I'm so fucking good at this game. I have 111 gold. Hello, Mimic, by the way. Mimic, I'm going to set off the bombs here because I actually have no damage right now. I also don't know if I can get the bombs at the end of this battle, so we'll use them for real damage. Yeah, it was pretty good for me. As long as I get something worth buying, it was well worth. Can you stop? Show me a good crit. We can work this. Yes, we can work this. All right, I'll take all of this. I know we didn't save any bombs. I don't know if you fire out this battle anyway, so whatever. We are fighting the mole. Mr. Monty Mole. I have no bombs. I have no piercing. I think I might take an ore burst, because it's somewhat defensive. I could grab both ore burst and signal boost orb. That would be kind of intriguing. It's mole, right? It is mole. The problem with that is, it's really not good versus the mole. It can lead to some really interesting situations later, though. But I have to do something at this point. I've, like, not done anything yet this game. I don't put anything in my sack. This doesn't work versus him. This doesn't work versus him. Alright, we take Ore Burst. You know what? I'm just going to dual upgrade Ore Burst. It gives me some defense. It gives me some offense. I'll take a heal. That's my money. We're going to get Popping Corn. I'm going to definitely take it. It's such an unbelievably good defensive item. I do like Pincer Maneuver. It's great with Poison Build. We know. Mole Tech of the Claw. It's overrated. I know I say it is tech, and you're right. It is kind of tech because you can hit the back row. But equally, there are plants that go there and then block it. I also have nothing that works with it, really, other than just raw damage. Not bad start, either. You know, infinite channel points? I'm not gonna lie, I've never really integrated with channel points on my channel. I assume everything is default options. But I don't know if I can change the rate at which I give them out. Not that I'm gonna bother to, like, people don't seem to be complaining about it, therefore I have no real drive to change it, I guess, is the reasoning behind that. But yeah, other than people like betting stuff on channel points, I've not really seen any like great uses of it in other channels. And I know we could bet on the outcome of Peglin games, but I kind of meme runs too often. We actually don't want to hit the crit anymore with this. I'll take this, because it is worth hitting the crit with the Dag Orb, so I'll fish for it. It sounds kind of fun. I found the addict. And then you're a 4-3, so we don't want to hit the crit with you. I didn't hit the bomb either in this battle, which does happen occasionally when you have, like, decent damage. And we kind of have decent damage. Okay. That's piercing, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do it. I have to knock him out at some point anyway. We've beaten Call of the Void once. What's the worst that can do to me, right? I've beaten its Big Daddy. Fuck! I wanted to go the other way. Okay, well, that's bad. You can't pull me across the other side of the map, can you? You lock me into an actual traversable path. Oh, cool. It's fun to trigger sound. Oh, with the channel points. Yeah. Maybe when I've mentally got a bit more time, then I might, like, interact with it at some point. I still got like, an emote slot or two as well to mess about with, so I might do something with that at some point. I'll see. I should have just waited for a bomb here, but I'm kind of chill with this, just picking up the kills now instead. Right. You're going to pick up the kill here. It did. I still need a way to, like, realistically win the run. But I guess it's going to be this. Yeah, sure, it'll just be that. Now that I fucked up, I guess we just go bomb crazy. I'm so impatient. I've gone the wrong way again, by the way, but whatever. I miss on items, I'm getting gold. I'm never punished. Right, all my cool stuff's at the bottom of the sack. Very nice. Bombs, go get him. Right, fairly soon I need to set up the refresh because I want the Omega Orb to kill everything. Or at least that's the grand plan. I've never played Risk of Rain. I've played the second one. Not on the channel, but offline, yes. It's an okay game. At least the second one was. Alright, get the refresh so Omega Orb is ready to rock and roll. It's one of your favorite roguelikes. It's very much one where you have to play, I think, with friends. I think playing it solo was, kind of eh. I mean, I mainly played it with friends, by the way. So, probably not something I'll do on the channel. But yeah, I enjoyed playing the game. It was fun. I definitely see the appeal about it. It's got a bit of a cult following, right, as the games go. Some people just swear by it. Yeah, the scaling works on it. Like, theoretically, that orb can actually do a lot of good work. It's just very scary if you, especially in the late game, when enemies have a lot of health. But I can just stop firing at that point, I suppose. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna take the sphere. I need piercing versus them. Well, I don't need it, but I'd like piercing versus them all. Ah, I tried to get one of the bombs, but I couldn't hit anything. Or summon viewers. Maybe. I'll see. This is kind of troll, except for on the second floor, it's kind of good. This is pretty troll, but it's usable almost everywhere. Very minorly useful. So, it really depends. Well, being Hammer, have I beat the game with you before? Apparently I've not at C20. I'll take you. They're both so minor, the differences. Oh, by the way, this bomb thing works on this screen as well. I've not really tried to use it yet, but now that I don't care where I'm going because I'm just misplaying every shot, that was 40 gold so far. I'm back to 66 again. Actually, we might go to the shop here. I talk shit about, you know, this run so far, and I've kind of misplayed or misnavigated many shots, we might unironically be able to buy out 2 or 3 relics in the shop if we're lucky here. I would need to go left, though. I'd also need to play a good shot, which, you know, isn't really part of my bonus operandi. We'll see, though. We'll see. That's fine. I kind of expect I was going to hit the bomb there. I needed a bit more damage, though. Alright, destroy some pegs. Not great. Not terrible, either. Fuck, I didn't kill him. Okay, he's dead. That's fine. Hello, Morbidov. So, I have a Must Circle gaining item right now, so I don't think I want to gain Spiness. 90 gold. If I get a bomb and go to the shop, I can afford 2 relics. I think I'm going to turn everything down and try and live that dream. Alright, the game says no. The game doesn't want me to go to the shop. It doesn't want me to get the chests. Sure, I'll take the anvil. I'll probably add some more stuff to the side. We might die here with 134 gold in the bank. Alright, peg destroying action. I'd love to crit with this as well. Fairly minor, but it was 39 damage. Don't worry about it. We'll get some buffs. We'll get another cycle. We have 85 health, and we have healing. Honestly, it came a bit too early for me. I'm still not super upset with this start. Now I want to sandbag a little bit, to be honest with you, because I don't want to hit the tree. Again, the game says, no, I'm going to hit the tree and buff them all. He comes face to face with me. I will hit the refresh. I'll do some damage. Ow. 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 It all hurts. Right, now we need to set up for Omega Orb. That is going to be the big play. Hope for a good crit, hit a bunch of orbs. It might just kill everything in one shot. That's the dream. Hit the crit, do mega damage. I hit the crit, great bounce. Hit the refresh, please. Refresh. It's still okay. I mean, that was a ton of damage to the mole. I can't really complain. I can't hit the crit here. We'll take the 11-13 damage. Fine. Again, didn't quite go the way I wanted this battle, but I should live. Still alive. Did 20 damage to me there as well. We'll just take 2 bomb hits. Alright, 1 bomb hit, that'll do. Honestly, that refresh could have kind of destroyed me there, but fortunately it didn't. Do I want to take Extraordinary? That can do some fun things if I get double scaling. As in both Spiness and Must Circle. And I have a Must Circle generating item, and I've also not beat the game with it, so I guess we'll take it. Also, ow, I forgot that's going to hurt me. Might as well spend a bit big as well. That's actually phenomenal. If I do this, gain a bit of Spiness type build. This is also really good with it, by the way, because balance is unbelievable with it, but I don't have discards for it. Alright, we'll do it. We'll take the pendant. And I'll actually look for some Spiness gaining items, which is kind of troll, but that was the war, right? Yeah. I hate this battle. It's so scary. We do have some healing, though. Ow. I probably shouldn't send the sphere here, but it's only going to get worse over time. So, I think we're just going to send it. Ow. Oh my god, I didn't even see that guy. Holy shit, there's a fucking chandelier here as well. The chandelier I'm going to have to worry about in a moment. Alright, we could worry about the chandelier now. Get the micro manipulators out. I can hit this refresh peg, but... Mouse, stop fighting me. The keyboard stirred. Alright, see you later, sister. 9-2. Fairly well. Thank you. We should get through this battle. It's pretty painful. I actually think this fight should go later as well. Because, fuck me, you can just get actually rolled by these guys if you're not, like, careful. Like, if you don't have targeted orbs, this battle's horrible. Funnily enough, we just talk about targeted orbs. I've not beat the game, apparently, on C20 with Orb Seam, I think. Yeah, I've not. So this is another thing I need to do on the list. I'm going to heal first, because this is going to hurt me. Not that I was going to die, but might as well make sure I don't die to it. That's never going to proc, because I don't have crits on the board anymore. We'll just upgrade this again. Also works well with Must Circle. I should definitely try and go left here, but again, I'm going to kind of let Jesus take the wheel here. This is definitely hit this bomb, by the way. I just want to get the economy. If we misnavigate, so be it. Give me money, though. Pay me for it. Kind of a horrible situation again. Are you at 2? You're at 3-7. Alright, we'll discard to get through to my better orbs. At the end of the day, the Dagob now is just a Pebble, really. Actually, it's a Pebble plus. It's still 3 damage. Alright, get a bit of scaling, get a bit of armor. Goodbye to my armor. The scaling, though, is retained. I really need this refresh as soon as is humanly possible. I'm just going to try and dig it out, if you don't mind. We're not going to do 440 here, either. Just accept the damage. But now we can recover. I hate this game with the refresh at times. I'm just going to take another decent shot, hopefully. I need to make sure this guy dies. Huge refresh hit. He does die. I'm going to take another 6. It's fine. It's okay. Does this destroy the big thing? No. Okay. I figured that was going to be the case. We have got the kill as well. I'm going to heal. Swatchbook Club is something else I need to actually do, but I'm not really on a money build for this type of situation, because this is the one where you put money on the board, and I don't do that. I just get it at the end of the battle for my misnavigating needs. I think I'm just going to hold where I am right now. Fuck! I was hoping to jar it in there and get a bomb hit. Oh well. I'm going to try and kill you. I'll kill the guy below if I get this. I was so close. Alright, I take 10 damage for the pleasure. I actually should leave you alone now, sadly. And rinse and repeat. Sphere tech them. Fuck, I forgot about the chandelier with a bomb. Ah, it's all going wrong. Oh my god. The worst fight of all time is occurring in front of you. I also need this refresh. Okay, we don't take it. Well, we don't take a hit from this guy at least. Okay, we're recovering. It's fine. We're nearly back. Go get him, Orpsium. Oh, Orpsium plus popcorn. I forgot. That's a synergy. That's a really good synergy for me as well, since I need the health right now. And thank you for ending the battle. All right, we're gonna heal again. For reasons. Again, you live by the misnavigation, you die by the misnavigation. Alright, we're not going to the shop still. The game will let me know when it's right to go to the shop. I just have to believe in it. I always say as well in this battle, it's a really good point to peg your runs to, so to speak. When you're fighting the wall, if you can kill this guy before he slaps you, it means you're probably going to be able to kill the wall in time. I will say I came up with that rule where, you know, the wall didn't take 2 turns before the battle started. However, I still think that the theory's kind of there. It's still a good idea. And by the way, I think we're going to die to the wall, honestly. I basically have no scaling, except for this. That's not fast enough. I also only have 1 refresh on the board, which is causing me some problems. Alright, get the refresh. Big shot for the Orpsium here. 200 damage, not bad. Yeah, we're gonna die. 100% we're dying here. I'm not healing fast enough, and I'm not doing damage fast enough. Basically the worst of both worlds. Oh, this'll be the shot. Alright, well, YouTube, that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why don't leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.